technology was actually complicit in the last round of aggression, and that is a really shameful thing.
Senator Schofield, 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And my honorable friend from Sherwood Park, Fort Saskatchewan, I'm grateful that he's raised this. Anytime there's an increase in conflicts in a zone, in a region of the world where we've seen ethnic cleansing, or at least accusations of ethnic cleansing from the Armenian population, we have deep concerns for the fate of Nagorno-Karabakh. And I will ask a very clear. I think, we always find it unfortunate in opposition benches when suddenly our day has been, or I suppose also government benches, when a day is moved from an intended agenda by a concurrence motion. But in this case, I want to thank the member for Sherwood Park, Fort Saskatchewan, because he's right. Do we only respond to egregious violations of the international order when they make the headlines somewhere else? That's a poor standard. My understanding, Honourable Member, is that the Armenian and Azerbaijani leaders will be meeting in Spain October 5th. The leaders of France, Germany, and the European Council will be there. What role does he think Canada could play?
For Sherwood Park, for Saskatchewan.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And I think members who follow this know that there's a lot of debate within Armenia about the approach that the Armenian government has taken. And I think obviously those dialogues, we hope for peace, we hope for negotiation, we hope for an understanding. But that discussion needs to also include the voice of the people in the Nagorno-Karabakh region and needs to include a human rights lens. So regardless of the political discussions that take place, are the fundamental human rights of the people in Artsakh or Nagorno-Karabakh, are they being protected or not? Those are the fundamental questions we need to be asking now. I think realistically, it's not difficult to predict the direction in which a final political settlement will go. But the international community needs to be clear about saying acts of aggression will not be ignored. There will be consequences for acts of aggression, and we will do everything we can to ensure the protection of the fundamental human rights of the people affected.
Resuming debate, the Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Government House Leader.
Yes, thank you, Madam Speaker. And